Hello everybody, yes sir Nick back with another episode of Minecraft Exploration. Alright, so truth be told, I did a no-no as a YouTube recorder. I recorded an entire episode with my microphone turned off. Yeah, I know, right? How's that possible? Well, actually, it's quite easy. I have a microphone that has a push off button, and somebody came in. My wife came in, was telling me something that was going on, so I pushed mute real quick, and then continued recording, and totally forgot to turn the mute back or turn the mute off. So turn the microphone back on. So I have an entire episode that I had recorded with excellent story and some exciting things happening and some action and a whole bunch of fun stuff. And yeah, no audio. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to speed it up a little bit. So I'm going to condense it to about 6 minutes or so. So you're more welcome to skip past like the next 6 minutes if you want. And I'll play some music behind it so that way you can kind of see what was going on. So go ahead, and I'm going to roll that footage for you now. All right, hopefully you enjoyed, or if you skipped past it, hopefully you enjoyed the time it took you to skip past it. But as you saw, we discovered a cave. So I was doing some mining down by our hidey hole over here, and we discovered a nice cave system. So real quick, I'll just kind of run down there and show you guys what it looks like. I haven't done anything fancy. I will eventually make this too wide and put in stairs and make it easier to get down, and then dive even further down into the cave. But yeah, it was really cool. So I got my first ender pearl. There was an enderman that's popped out right here that we eliminated. And then we explored the cave. Ooh, there's a zombie. I better run away before he decides to eat my brains. Alright, so we're going to head back upstairs. So for today's episode, since I've already explored the cave, we're not going to do the cave exploration thing. What I think we should do is we should start working on our first house. I'm looking for just a nice small size starter home. And yeah, kind of make it up here. And then once I get back upstairs, we'll talk about what I want to do with it and kind of what I'm thinking it should look like. So just keep bouncing. I feel like a rabbit bouncing around. There we go. So you might have noticed that I've made some changes to the landscape. I've chopped out a bunch of trees, and I balanced out some of the land here. So in doing so, that gave me some extra supplies, but also made kind of a level building area. Now, one of the things I want to do is I want to kind of make a foundational layout of how I want this to look before I start going crazy and building it and then realizing, oh, I didn't have enough space. But I want to walk you guys through something that is something that I'm in the process of learning, and I want to give a huge shout out to the YouTuber Waddles, because he does a great job of kind of explaining his thought process and how he's such a great builder. And for me, I'm not a builder, right? I don't have that awesome artistic design, but I'm trying. And I want to do this first one kind of on my own. I don't want to use any templates or anything like that that I found in the internet. So one of the things he talks about is figuring out your build palette. So I think of it kind of like an artist, right? And they're creating a beautiful canvased painting. Well, they got to pick out what colors they want to use first. And so that's what I'm looking at here. I'm thinking primarily I'm going to use bricks for the foundational pieces and kind of for the walls of our house. I'd love to have like a nice brick house. I don't know, it's just something that I think in real life I would love to have something like that. So I think it'd be kind of cool to make that. Now with the brick, there's a few different woods that go well with it. I'm thinking primarily doing the birch planks for a lot of the interior of the house. And then for some accents, I have some stripped birch, but I'm also going to use some oak, right? Oak makes some good accent with the birch and with the brick. So that's what I'm going to use. Now, I might throw in some stone or at least some cobble, but I'm not sure. I don't know if I like how the cobblestone looks with it. But we'll see. We'll see. Oh, it's nighttime. Now, as you saw at the end of that video, and it's pretty quick towards the end. I can only sleep at night. But there was a raiding party that came by. Now, luckily, for those of you that understand how the raids work, when I eliminated one of the pillagers, they have a banner. That's called, I think it's like the Banner Man, and he dropped this. Now, one thing that happens when you have that banner is after you've eliminated that guy, you get Bad Omen, and Bad Omen is a status effect that will stay with you until you die or you enter a village. Now, if you enter a village with Bad Omen, that initiates a raid, and it's several waves worth of pillagers that come through to attack that village. And either you lose the village because they kill all the villagers, or you win the raid, and then you get some awesome prizes at the end. We're not going to worry about that yet. And kind of luckily, you saw towards the end that I was eliminated, and then I came back and was able to beat the other guys. So I got the nifty banner without having to keep Bad Omen. All right, so next thing I want to look at is kind of laying out the foundation of what I want for our house. Now, I like symmetry, but I do want to add some depth and do some different kind of ideas. So I'm going to use cobblestone to kind of lay things out and at least give me a count of how big everything's going to be. One of the things I would like to do is break off kind of different rooms. So I'm notorious for building a one-roomed house and then just kind of throwing everything in, or oops, I ran out of room, so I build underneath. I want this to look kind of more like a house. I mean, I can build a basement and that's fine, but I would love to have this as a house, as good looking house. Now, over here, this is, I'm pretty sure, the west, so that's where the sun sets, and I'm pretty sure this is the east. And the reason why I know that is because the sun's coming up this way. So I want to have the the front of my house facing this way, facing the lava pools, because it's a cool view. And then when I get up in the morning, then I can see the sun rising. Now I'm going to leave a little bit of space here. So that way I can build a porch that overlooks the lava pools. I just have to be careful with building it out of wood because it'll burn my house down, but we'll figure it out. So I'm going to go a few blocks out, and then let's kind of start here, and I'm just going to kind of go out this way and this way. Actually, I don't want to start there. I want to start maybe about here. There we go. We'll start about there. Maybe do that one there. Alright, so we'll start about here, and I'm just going to go out this way, and I'm just going to kind of count what I have, and then I'm going to section it off. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. 28, 29. All right, we'll go with this. We'll go with 29. And the reason why I go an odd number is so that way when I build the front of the house and the entrance, I have a single door, because I like to have my door in the middle of the house. Don't judge me. That's just what I like. And if I do it even, I have to have two doors, and I like going an odd number of blocks. All right, now let's see about how far I can go this way. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We'll go 17. So the front of the house will be about 10 blocks longer than the side of the house, which I'm okay with. Now I'm going to terraform a little bit, clear out some of this dirt. I know this is the most exciting part of a house building, right? Is clearing out the land, shaping it to your desires. That's one thing that I love about Minecraft, is that you have that capacity to do that. So let's go ahead and do this. I'm also going to chop down some of these trees. I don't like to waste my axe on chopping down leaves. You know, call me old-fashioned like that, right? I just want to conserve the durability, even though I am back to using stone tools. So I did have some iron tools, but I got to a point to where I needed to start using stone because I've not run out of iron. I still have some iron, but I do want to save the iron and collect more, so that way I can build, make myself an entire armor set. Because right now all I have is I'm walking around with my skin and a pair of boots, you know? So I want to get the full iron effect. Alright, so I'm going to let these leaves decay, but yeah, this will give me something to start with, right? So just kind of build these all the way around. I've got plenty of stone here. Alright, let's do that, fill that in. Yeah, I know, maybe I'm weird, maybe I'm not, but I don't like leaving holes. And if you've noticed, when I go through and I'm kind of shaping the land, I like it to have kind of this staired effect to it, to where it's just a single block. To me, it just, I don't know. I know it doesn't look necessarily natural that way, but to me, I just like the way it looks. Ooh, and so something that I didn't notice until recently. So I've been going through and I've been getting clay, and I've been putting clay in the furnaces to give me bricks, and I'll show you what we're going to do with that in just a second. But I noticed something while I was in here in the water. Coal and iron. So what I can do is if I come down here and swim a little bit, I go boop, boop, and just put those there. Now come back up to the surface, catch my breath, right? Come back down, boom, some more. Now it takes a little bit to mine it because I'm underwater, and so I don't have the full swinging effect, right? Which is kind of true to life, right? If you're swinging, granted, who would be swinging a pickaxe in the middle of a river? I don't know, but you know, to each their own. Do what you got to do, right? So do this. There we go. That gives me some more iron, and there is coal there. And if I wanted to dive deeper down here, I'm not seeing anything immediate, but that's okay. But hey, that gave me some more iron, so I'm okay with that. Alright, so back to where I was before I got distracted. Okay, so we have 27 by 17. So let's just kind of shape this out. And this is one of the things that I'm horrendous for doing or not doing, is like planning out how my build is going to look. Right? I just kind of fly by the seat of my pants, or I use a predetermined build. But again, I want to kind of stay away from that because I want to learn. I want to get better. All right, so let's clear up some of this. Take this back there. Oop, and it broke. Okay. All right, so we take it here. Do this. Alright, so this will give us the initial layout. It's rectangular in shape. Now, yeah, as we build it and we want to try to make some more aesthetics to it, we can totally do that. And at that point, when it comes to like shaping it and making it have depth and stuff, I'm just going to play around with things. I'm going to see how it goes. Alright, so 27. So if I had 26, that would be 13. So I'm going to go 13 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So this is where my door is going to be. Alright, so when we come in, I want to have like an entryway, right? So let's have maybe go 1, 2, 3, and then on the fourth one here, and then 1, 2, 3 on the fourth one here. So this will be the entryway, and we'll have some, I don't know, like some decorations and like some sitting stuff. Maybe I'll get cute and put in a couch or TV or something. I don't know. But within this build, I want to have a storage room so we can put chests, and I want to have like a a storage room. I want to have like a work area, so like block making type things, like a stone cutter and a grindstone, stuff like that. I want to have a enchanting area where I'm going to put in bookshelves and stuff like that. So I'm going to section this off. So we have how many did I go out here naturally? One, two. So from the side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. And we'll kind of do it like this. I don't know. It's something like this. And yeah, maybe I'll keep it like an open art, like maybe build like an archway or something. Okay, so that'll be our entrance. Then we will have an area out this way. So if I build maybe like one there. And that, because that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's the 6th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then kind of build like an arch type deal there, maybe. I don't know. Let's see how that looks. And then so what we want? 1, 2. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so let's give us a room here. We'll have a room here. Maybe one of these will turn into like a bedroom type deal. So maybe we'll come across like that. Oh yeah, so a cool thing that I kind of recently learned, and it's funny because I've been playing Minecraft forever. I mean, yeah, for a long time. If you are using a mouse that has a mouse wheel, if you click on that mouse wheel, it will automatically pull the same block if you have it in your inventory. So I think that's pretty cool. That's something that I learned. Maybe I knew it, maybe I didn't, I don't know, but I know I don't ever really use that. Alright, so we have an area here, so that'll be a room. This will be a room. I don't know, maybe like I don't know if I'll create it like a hallway or what. And actually, so this room I think we'll have as my enchanting room. So I would need to have I need to have 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll use dirt blocks just to represent kind of where I'd put bookshelves. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and then I would have my enchanting table there. All right, so this will be my enchanting room. I will line the door up with that. Oop, one block off. And so this is not going to be 100% symmetrical, you know? And that's okay. I'm okay with that. Let's see, actually. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wide. Huh? 5 wide. If I do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, maybe I'll make this my enchanting area. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open this back up. See, and that's how it's going to be, guys. It's going to be very fluid as I go through and I build stuff. Okay, so we can put it like that. And maybe I'll just have it to where you walk in this way, and it's like archway, and then boom, oh, I need to make another shovel. Boom, you have your enchantment area. Let's see. Shovel, boom, put that there, there we go. Alright, so like that there. Alright, let's see. So, okay, so we have bookshelf, bookshelf, bookshelf. Usually I'll keep those areas open. We'll probably put like a light source, bookshelf, 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 and that there. Alright, so that'll be in our enchantment area, and then I can maybe put like some chests here or something. I don't know, something cool. Okay, so then we have that. Then we'll figure out something for this area. Now let's say I go through and to make a hallway. go 3 wide. Yeah. And then this can be like my storage area. So I might have like a chest there, chest set there, chest set there. Ooh, it won't fit like that, so let's... And the reason why I talk about it like that, guys, is when you're putting in chests, they can go 2 together, but then they have to have a space next to it. So if we put chests there and chests there, and then, I don't know, like chest there. No, okay, we can't do it that way. So let's put a chest set there, like that. There we go. And then we can maybe like put some chests on top of it. But I don't know, we'll figure something out. It'll work. We'll make it work. And then we'll figure out what to do with this extra area here. But I think I like this design. So I think we're going to start with this as our base design. We are kind of coming up on time, so I'm going to call it here. I do appreciate you guys sticking with me through this one. I'm sorry that the previous episode that I messed up. But you know what? That's a part of the experience with being, making YouTube videos. Not everything's going to go perfectly. It's just how it is, guys. If any of you want to get into doing YouTube videos, learn it now, because yeah, it's going to happen that way. All right. Okay, I'm going to stop. I promise. Well, hey, we will pick this up right where we left off in the next episode. We'll continue building the house now that we have a little bit of the framework all set up. If you have any comments that you want to leave to help the series get better, I always greatly appreciate those. I know it's been a while since I had recorded, and this is kind of my first series back in over a year, so I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. And hey, if you just want to say hi or, say that you're glad that I'm back, then, I'm okay with that too. And as always, if you enjoyed today's episode, please leave that thumbs up rating. That helps. It just helps me feel good, right? I'm not a big YouTuber. I don't make a paycheck off this, but the thumbs up tell me that people like the stuff that I do. And I appreciate that, because I am having fun and I want to share that fun with you guys. So you guys take care. There is a listing to the playlist down below, so if you need to catch up on any of the other episodes, feel free to do so, and I will see you guys in the next episode. You guys be safe, take care, bye bye.